Hello everyone. It's been a little while since I did one of these, so I thought that I would talk to you today about Red Faction. Red Faction is a game that I first played on Steam years ago, and it's actually originally from 2009, and the footage you're seeing now is from the Switch port, which is actually from Red Faction Guerilla Re-Mars-Stered, it's a remaster, and it takes place on Mars, so that's the pun, that's the joke. But it is really a special game to me, and it's pretty simple. It's maybe not for everybody, but these destructible environments, which we'll be seeing here, really kind of make it special. And so the premise is that you are newly arrived on Mars, and you get pulled into something called the Red Faction. And the game is not ideologically deep, so don't get too confused when I say like communism. They don't explore those themes too deeply, but it is very thematic. So Red Faction, it's on Mars, it's on the red planet. You can see his red armband, and they are fighting against a capitalist force known as the Earth Defense Force, the EDF. And literally, all you do is you smash the state, literally with the big hammer, like from the communist symbol. And as you can see, I get crushed there. The destructible environments were extremely good for 2009. I'm aware that some other games do similar things. I'm not as familiar with like Battlefield and stuff like that, but apparently there are comparable destructible environments. But this one, to my knowledge, really did it first, in where everything was destructible and kind of collapsed in a natural, physical way. And you had to watch out if you're inside a building and it starts to crumble. You had to get out of the building, things like that. So really fun, and I get lost in it, almost in a childlike way. I'm titling this video "A Love Letter to Red Faction," and the first time I played it, I got so into it, and this time playing it again on Switch, it's the exact same experience. I'm so into it, and I know that I'm going to beat it too fast. I'm going to play straight through it and wish there was more. Again, this is I think the third game in the series. It came out originally in 2009. The remaster is 2018, and it's been ported to Switch. It was on sale on the Nintendo Online store for like $3, which is pretty incredible. And it is a little simplistic. You basically run around. You mess with the EDF, or Defense League, and the physics are a little janky, as you can see there, but it is super fun. You shoot, you fight these, I don't know what they are, if they're capitalists or fascists or whatever they're supposed to be, but you meet people who are, colonists of Mars, and they believe in Mars, and everything should be Martian. They don't want to be controlled from afar by Earth. And you lead the revolution. You liberate areas. You can see I just got an alert, EDF property destroyed. Here's a walker. There's different like combat walkers and work walkers. And everything is just collecting salvage, smashing stuff, collecting the parts to improve your war machine, boost colonist morale, make them believe in you more so they'll help you more, and then just break the EDF's stuff. Break the Earth Defense League stuff, and they'll send soldiers to shoot at you and try to get in your way, but you just kind of break everything, and it's very satisfying. It's very fun. It does kind of play like an older game. I'm sure you'll see that in some of the ways I control, but it's also pretty intuitive once you get used to it. And yeah, it's just awesome. Every building in this, you'll see in a second, the charges go off. Every building is a physical object, and it's just delightful. You raise everything on the surface of Mars. You can see some windmills in the background, and you really you're just troublemaking the whole time. And it does have a vaguely, kind of communist plot to it, but it's really just the thematics of it. Again, just the Red Faction on the red planet, and the big hammer from the hammer and sickle. And it's just very satisfying. And I don't even have too much to say. I'm going to sit and watch for a second. This is me trying to take down the Dust Town Hall, which is ironically very fortified by the EDF, and we're not allowed in there. I guess that's a symbol of their, how they pretend to be our legitimate government, but... So yeah, I'm just going to sit and comment on stuff as it comes up. But if this looks good at all, I strongly recommend this game. So you can see I took a morale hit there for dying. This is a cutscene, and it bothers me how similar the EDF guys look to one another. It feels like he's talking to himself here, but it's limited to probably the money and the time that it came out. But really, all the focus is just physics objects and just breaking stuff and winning fights. Very, very fun. And I've playing through it twice now, and it really it pulls you in because you. I think one reason that I really wanted to get footage of this game, of me playing it, was that no two people's footage will look the same because everything is a physics object. The Mars and the chaos that you create is going to be very unique every time. And there's a whole bunch of, you saw the rocket launcher, there's all these different items that either cause destruction or, kill guys. And then there's like 8 different, you can see on the map here, there's maybe not 8, there's like maybe 6 or so areas of the map, and you liberate each one. By just causing trouble and messing with the EDF, and it's very fun. Parker is the first area, and then there's Dust. That's where I'm at. I'm finishing up Dust now, and then after that I think will be the Badlands, and then there's like maybe three more areas. Well, I think I die right here because I forgot that was an explosive tank that I was slamming my hammer into. But it just goes to show you. And a lot of the combat and strategy and even how you do missions involves how you want to break stuff. And so it does make it a very almost creatively destructive game. And you have bomb charges that you can plant, you can set up traps, proximity mines. This jetpack I realize has spikes on the top because you can just jetpack straight through the ceiling sometimes. And there is a plot, like I discovered that technology, and that makes the EDF mad because that's their technology. Super fun, just in general. Pretty mindless, pretty easy. I'm playing this on normal. I might go back and play it. I actually found out so apparently the any % speedrun for this is like around 2 hours, and the speedrun is interesting to me because it really is like go to a place, break something, get out alive. Go to the next place, break something, get out alive, and so the pathing and the meta for a speedrun on this would be very malleable and unique, and and would I don't know, I might try it. I'll get back to you if I can figure out a way to record 2 straight hours. I might have to get a capture card for my Switch, but seems like a game with a lot of speedrun potential and something that I'd be interested in. Oh, this is something cool. You see the gun popped into the trunk of my car, and it stays there for quite a while. All the physics objects are pretty lovingly rendered and kept track of, and it does make the destruction satisfying. So that's about it. The video's coming to an end. This is my love letter to Red Faction. I do love it. If this looks fun, I would definitely recommend it. It's not too expensive these days, and yeah, smash the state when it comes to the EDF, the Earth Defense Forces. We're native Martians in this universe, and it's good fun. All right, catch everybody soon.